Hi, my name is Susan Bauer, and I'm an interfaith minister and life coach. Oftentimes, couples approach me when they're experiencing difficulty. So the question arises, why do people who love each other fight? There are many external reasons why people argue, but the number one root cause is misunderstanding. It's really amazing how often we expect that people will think and act the way we do. And we're not even aware that we do this. If you don't believe me, count how many times in a day you use the word should. Every should is an expectation. If I expect you should understand me, but I don't understand that I'm shoulding, how does that work? But we still do it every day. Expectations and assumptions are the number one cause of misunderstandings. So let's take this up a notch. Now, when we expect the opposite sex or our spouse to think and act the way we do, we're setting ourselves up for huge disappointments, which lead to huge disagreements. Men and women think very differently, almost as if they're from two different planets. When we look through a lens of a black and white world, there are only two perspectives. So, if I'm right, you must be wrong. And if you're right, I must be wrong. But who wants to be wrong? No one. So how does this work in relationships? It doesn't. When we look at our partner or our spouse as if there's something wrong with them, and we indicate that in the words we use every time we argue, we damage our relationship. Treating our partner as if they're broken, flawed, or frustrating causes upset for both us and them. Why did you do that? It's your fault. Who wants to hear those words? No one. Can you remember a time in your childhood when a parent or sibling blamed you for something? How did that feel? When someone we love and trust blames us, the amount of hurt, rejection, and shame we experience as a child feels awful. So horrible, in fact, that we spend the rest of our life trying to avoid it. Can you remember hiding from your parents or cowering under their raised hand? Even if you don't, your body remembers. So when we expect our spouse to think or act the way we would, and they don't, and then we blame them for our upset, we often trigger their unconscious childhood memories. When the hot potato of blame comes on our lap, we instinctively throw it back, and the other person does the same. Playing the blame game is a sure way to keep fighting. So how do we stop? The first step is to slow down. When we pause and notice, what am I expecting from my spouse? Can I let that go? Even in that brief moment, we can create enough space where the argument can dissipate. Whoever stops the blame game has everyone win. So remember, if you want to stop fighting, Stop shoulding. Don't should on me and I won't should on you.